Welcome to Career Guide and Success. I am Jabrov Teles. In this channel, you will get a vision on all kinds of job careers, job interview question and answers, job data in demand, and much more. Update yourself about the whole content of this channel. But please don't forget to subscribe and press notification button. This short video covers 1 to 5 of 126 most common interview questions. The structure of each question is as follows. Example question. Analyzing a question. The things you should do when you're answering a question. The things you should not do when answering a question. A brilliant sample answer to guide you on answering a question. Please note, a video content is presented with both audio and written form, so you can press pause button if you want to read carefully. A first question of the one of the 5 of the 126 most common interview question is, tell me about yourself. Analyzing a question. This question take different form like, can I meet you? Who are you? Can we know you? This type of question want you to summarize yourself. Your answer should stick in one point, and supporting example of each point are needed. The key points are your most recent education, skills and qualities you have, job experience you gain in a former job. The most crucial point, you must show an interviewer that you are a positive human being. Therefore, you need to sell what a buyer is buying. Although they know you by service you submitted, pretend like they don't. Tell me about yourself tip. A 90% interview start with this question seems like an innocent question. In fact, this is a trap question where you can end up mentioning life stories and personal matters that are not needed in this question. For example, do not say the following answer because you will fail interview at the early stage. My name is Daniel Peterson. I am from Delta State and I attend SC Jones Primary School, after which I went to Methodist Boys School. After my secondary education, I gained admission to University of Lagos. I am from family of 6. My parents are very poor and I needed a job so that I can take care of my siblings. What you need to do is, your answer should contain your education, skills and qualities, and job experiences of job question accompanied by former job which shallow your obligations. You can include other type of jobs which are not in the package and the volunteer jobs if you had any, but narration must be linked to a job question. If you did not work before, you recommended to mention volunteer work. It is important to tell the interviewer that you are capable to work. Tell interviewer that you are a problem solver. For example, solving a crossword puzzle. Your answer should include activities you do at your own time to keep your body active. For example, type of gym you're doing. A best example answer on a question, tell me about yourself. I would like to thank you for inviting me to this interview of this position. I applied to this position because I believe the skills I possess are matching the job description, as I am meeting a standard education and job experience which is needed in this position. I obtained my master's degree in urban and regional planning from University of KwaZulu-Natal in 2012. This field of studies train and prepare students by theoretical package and practical projects to face the challenging world on shaping the structure of urban and surrounding regions. Currently, I'm looking forward to get my postgraduate certificate in project management, as I am enrolling an online course at University of California. My journey of work experience starts while I was undergraduate student at University of KwaZulu-Natal. This time I was doing my bachelor's degree in environmental science in 2010. I was working as a volunteer in environmental affairs from 2010 to 2013. monitoring Richmond Forest using GPS during weekends. In 2014, I started to work as an urban and regional planner at a municipality where I was dealing with landscaping, monitoring and mapping urban structure. Thus, exposing myself in this industry in past couple of years has created a stance to move this institution up by 20% if I get hired. I am self-motivated, a good planner and passionate about my job, and able to cope with the new career immediately. I am a good communicator who has a capacity to work both individual as well as a team. I am active hard worker who is good in working under pressure, always provide consistent, excellent customer service. I am a soccer player who likes to read novel and solve crossword puzzles. You can answer a question. Tell me about yourself like this if you apply for a management position. Your summer assessment guide must include professionalism. Who are you? Highlight your competencies. Talk about why you are here. For instance, if you are applying for a role of customer service manager, you can say, I am innovative customer service manager with 6 years experience managing and monitoring all the aspects of customer service function from solving customers' problems to ensuring customer retention to increase sales. I have spent 6 years developing my skills as a customer service manager. I have been able to attract recognition and several awards, even national awards, in 3 times. I like solving customer problem and overseeing my team members to do so. Even if I love my current position, I know that I am ready to take up more challenging role in a customer service, and that is why I'm very excited about this position. Question number 2 of 1 to 5 of 126, the most common interview questions. What is your greatest weakness? Analyzing this question, the interviewer wants to see if you can be negative about work. Be careful on answering this question. Do not criticize job, but rather you should put weakness, then tell the recruiter that you are not comfortable about it. In this question, you are compulsory to give examples. If you're answering a question, what is your greatest weakness? Do not mention a weakness which match a job description. A weak answer can be, my greatest weakness is that I am so much of perfectionist. I love everything to be organized and orderly at all the time. This answer looks perfect, but this is a common cliche that sounds like really unrealistic and does not reflect a true weakness at all. What you need to do when you're answering a question, what is your greatest weakness? Be self-aware. Recognize your real weakness. Be careful when choosing a weakness so that it does not affect your getting the job. Be truthful. As much as you want to give a piece of information that will not affect the job, you should also be sure that you are talking about your real weakness, self-improvement or recovery. After telling a recruiter about your weakness, you should also state the effort that you are putting in the manager, the weakness that you state. Slightly, your weakness must show that you are a positive human being who is capable to improve from that weakness. Note, you need to be short on this interview question. Brilliant example answer on answering a question, what is your greatest weakness? My weakness is that I find it difficult to say no to the people. In practical example, if a co-worker needs me to assist his or her work politely, I end up taking extra work, although I must not have a capacity to take extra work at that time. However, I'm trying to improve my capacity to take extra duties. My concern is to consider my own workload and expand my capacity to take extra duties. Additional examples on the question, what is your greatest weakness? Simple one. I am really impatient working in a team. I like to work independently so that it's difficult for me to rely on others to complete a task. That is why I have pursued a position that makes it possible for me to work independently. However, I also work to improve this weakness by enrolling in a team building workshops. Additional example answer on the question, what is your greatest weakness? I learn to trust my I am really impatient working in a team. I love to work independently, so it is difficult for me to rely on others to complete a task. That is why I pursue the position that makes it possible for me to work independently. However, I also work to improve this weakness by enrolling in a team building workshops. While I work independently, it is important I learn to trust my co-workers better. Sample number 2. Public speaking makes me really nervous. Even if I don't have to do much on public in my role as a graphic designer, I nonetheless feel it is important skill I have to get used when communicating with others. To overcome the phrase, I spoke to my manager that I would love to give an introduction speech during a team meeting. This has allowed me to be less nervous speaking to a group of people and has also helped me communicate better with the team members so to do their job effectively.